Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. Today we start the round with a par 4. Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just gonna drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Oh, look at this thing. Oh man, just missed the eagle. And we're already under par, and it's just one hole into this one. Looking forward to see what you do with the rest of the round. All right, I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. We got par 5, second hole. Let's go. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. Okay, about 105 left to go. Come on, get down on that green. Nice work. That was some good golf. And this putt's around 7 feet. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. This could be good. No laying up for you today, hey? Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. This one's going to the left. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. And that will go. And right now you are at 4 under. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 4th. Oh, we got a green coming here. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. Okay, 5 under par after that one. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. Nicely done. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. 6th hole coming up. Ooh, someone's not in the mood to lay up. This is fun. And that's gonna count for the ace. That's right. The most coveted shot in golf. Hole in one, well done. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. All right, making our way to the 7th hole, and it's a par 5. Nice looking shot. go. This for your eagle. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Well, this one's on a line. This really looks good. Oh, come on, get down in the hole. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. And just a tap in birdie here. Nicely done. And after that one, 10 under. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. This one's looking good. And chalk up another green in regulation. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. That'll work. Here's our second shot on the 9th. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And after that one, 12 under par. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Oh, this one's looking okay. Still on line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. $14 under after that hole. And teeing off here on a short par 5 hole. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, you almost got that. Here's a putt for eagle. Careful with this one. That was amazing. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. And We're on the 12th hole of this one now. Come on, be the right club. Well, you had the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. 3 feet to go. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Here we go now on the 13th. That was well played. So good, so good. Well, let's rewind and watch that again and see how this went down. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Nothing wrong with that. This shot's about 80 yards out. Oh, how are you? Okay, this is your look at eagle. Let's make it count. And here is the par 3 15th. Oh, oh my, isn't that close? Well done. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. 15 feet to go from here. Going towards that hole. And look at you dropping that putt for the eagle. Teeing up now on number 17. Good stuff. And about 5 feet to go. Nicely done. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Yep, that's going to do. Ooh, and it drops down in the hole. That's going to do it. And way to hold that one out on your final hole of the round. And this event has come to an end for you. You've finished in the top 10 on the leaderboard. That's a great effort out there. Still other people left to play the event, so we'll have to wait and see where your final placing is at the end of this one. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the opening round of the 3M Open, live from Minnesota. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish and the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you, and what better place to do it up in Minnesota. I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape, because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days, other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Now to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Time for the second shot into the first. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt from around 18 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
Oh, how did he miss that? Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the third. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Good look at a birdie here. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, look, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Going with the 7. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this is going to move pretty hard left to right.
Oh, what a putt. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another. Massive fairway here at the 5th, so tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design. Not bad. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Reach the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
That's a big drive.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It's looking pretty sweet. And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. He's currently sharing 8th position. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Was that to going in? Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's breaking left to right.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
This one's starting out to the left, but watch this one swing back.
And this one is for his par. He's currently tied for 6th. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This one's going right at the pin here. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Just a short putt remaining here. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot. Lovely, lovely one.
One. In fact, this is looking fantastic. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Penny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely looking stroke. You beauty! What a putt! Is currently sitting in 3rd place. players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
He's setting up for his second shot. Just 3 back from the leader. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
The start of this one out on a pretty good line. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's 8 birdies today. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Going with the 5-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
So close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
A good look at par here.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And that will take him to 8 under. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Needs this one to kick right. This one's for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
33 feet is what this one is looking like.
And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 16th at TPC Twin Cities, not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Job done. Let's head to the next. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich?
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water, you better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
And he's safely on the green. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Okay, starting out to the left. This one's going to swing back.
Oh, wow. Steady on there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. The finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities has the players licking their chops, Rich. An eagle chance.
If they're brave enough to take it down the right-hand side of this fairway and avoid the water, then yes, going for it is a must. However, a lot of players will be lured into taking it down the left-hand side, and a little bit of a miss left. Now you've got all kinds of tree issues. This green has got a lot of movement to it. Better watch the spin with your third shot if you lay up.
Come on, sit. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this opportunity here to close out the day with a par. Thank you, everyone. Good game. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're set to begin our second round coverage here at the 3M Open in Blaine, Minnesota. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Standing over his second shot.
Wind coming right at him.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Hopefully this one can hold on to the fairway.
This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Oh, looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
These par putts, they keep around going.
He's currently in the second position. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Beautiful swing there. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. 14 feet to the cup. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 10 under for the event. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Massive, massive fairway here at the fifth. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. He's aiming for his first birdie of the day. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. The 6th hole is a par 5. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Right into the water on that one. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Oh, the rough might be a factor there. Yeah, nicely played. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
To keep the round going. This is a par save.
And that puddle drop. Well done. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now at the 7th with a par 4.
7th hole at the Twin Cities. Risk versus reward. Do you feel brave? Driver will get you glory, but an iron will keep you safe off the tee.
Nicely done. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Nice stroke. Oh, so close to a birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This is a really cool design long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Six feet remaining to the cup. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Second shot here on the 9th. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
An opportunity to make a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 8 shots back after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Could it be? Oh my, what a chip from the thick stuff.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work, great shot.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th is a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. That's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
Putting for a bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 14th hole. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Here comes a big putt, guys. Yeah, this is, what, 43 feet or so to the cup?
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Nice little par putt here.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. 15 feet to the cup. You might need to get the feel back on the putting green. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. He's currently sitting in 3rd. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt to get to 10 under par. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. This 17th hole is a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. This one is from at least 30 feet out. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. Going with the stinger off the tee. Judge that one beautifully. This is his second shot.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
This one looks like it's going right. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there. Looking good.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two-putt. And that's a nice way for the round to win. Finishing up with a birdie. Well, that was certainly a tale of two nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening nine. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back nine to match the front nine. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back nine. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.